Greetings, welcome to my channel once again. I just I should just drop this short video how to easily know solve special angles without calculator. Right, if you have your 5 fingers, then you should be able to solve this. Right here, I'm having 0 degree in my little finger, and then I'm having 30 degree in my ring finger. I'm having 45 degree in my middle finger. I have 60 degree in my index finger, and I have 90 degree in my thumb. So how do I solve or know what sine 0, sine 30, 45, 60, 90, the cos 2, and the tan for these special angles? Right, stay tuned. Right, so these are the formulas we'll be using. Okay, now let's consider what is sine 0. What's sine 0? Right, and then sine means finger below over 2. So I'm going to pick 0 degree. How many fingers are below 0 degree? Nothing. So it's now the square root of 0 over 2 because there is no finger below this. So sine 0 is square root of 0 over 2, which will give us 0. Right. What about 30? What is sine 30? How many fingers are below 30? Just one finger. So it will be square root of 1 over 2. So we're counting the numbers of fingers below each of this. Square root of 1 is 1 over 2. So it means sine 30 is 1 over 2. Right. What about sine 45? This is 45. How many fingers are below 45? 2 fingers. So it will be square root of 2 over 2. What about sine 60? How many fingers are below 60? We have 3 fingers. So it will be square root of 3 over 2. What about sine 90? How many fingers are below 90? 4 fingers are below 90. So it will be square root of 4 over 2. The square root of 4 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So it means sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. Sine 45 is square root of 2 over 2. Sine 60 is the square root of 3 over 2. And then sine 90 is 1. Now let's talk about the cos. The same way we did for the sine, the same way we're going to do for the cos. The only difference is that of course is the finger above over 2. So it means sine 0. How many fingers are above 0? We have 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it means square root of 4 over 2. And square root of 4 is 2. So 2 over 2 is 1. So it means cos 0 is 1. What about cos 30? How many fingers are above 30? 3 fingers. So it means square root of 30 is I say square root cos 30 is square root of 3 over 2. Sorry about that. What about cos 45? How many fingers are above 45? 2 fingers. So that's square root of 2 over 2. What about cos 60? How many fingers are above 60? Just 1 finger. So it will be square root of 1 over 2, which is 1 over 2. That's 0.5. What about cos 90? How many fingers are above 90? There is nothing. So it's square root of 0 over 2, which is 0. So in summary, cos 0 is square root of 4 over 2, which is 1. Cos 30, square root of 3 over 2. Cos 45, square root of 2 over 2. Cos 60, square root of 1 over 2, which is 1 over 2. And then cos 90, square root of 0 over 2, which is actually 0. Now let's talk about the tan, the tangent. Alright, so if we're talking about tangent, so we'll talk about tan 0. So we're going to count the number of fingers below 0. There is nothing below 0. So that's square root of 0 over 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fingers above 0. So that's square root of 0 over 4. That's square root of 4, which is actually 0 over 2, which is 0. So tank 0 is 0. Alright, what about tank 30? How many fingers are below 30? That's 1. That's square root of 1. How many fingers are above? Is 3. So we're going to have 1 over root 3, or root 3 over 3, as if we rationalize 1 over root 3. What about tank 45? How many fingers are below 45? 2. That's square root of 2 over how many fingers are above? 2 also. So square root of 2 over 2, that's 1. So it means tank 45 is actually 1. What about tank 60? How many fingers are below 60? 3 fingers. So that's square root of 3 over how many fingers are above? 1. So that's square root of 1. So square root of 3 over square root of 1 is actually square root of 3. That's tank 60. Alright, let's talk about tank 90. How many fingers are below 90? 4 fingers. So it means square root of 4 over how many fingers are above? Literally nothing. So it's square root of 4 over 0. That's kind of undefined, right? Because we can't have 0 as the denominator, so it's undefined. Alright, so this is how we can know our sine, cos, and tank for special angles. I know it's applicable to values above 90, such as 180, 270, 360, 300, and so on and so forth. I will have to do a special video for that. Alright, good night.